Ciao everybody, Katerina here. Welcome to my kitchen. Well, food is definitely my love language. I love feeding people. Back in November, Susanna asked me if I had a marry me chicken recipe. And I said yes, I definitely have a marry me chicken recipe. And she did prepare it for Robert. And as you know, we had a surprise proposal party for her and Robert. Now let's get started on this recipe. Marry me chicken. This is what we will be preparing today. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to begin with the mushroom sauce. The stove is set at medium heat. We're going to melt 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. 1 diced shallot. I'm going to add it to the butter and saute it. I'm going to allow the shallots to saute for a few minutes. It's been 3 minutes that the shallots have been sauteing. Now we can add 2 cups of sliced porcini mushrooms. We want all the water to remove from the mushrooms, and we're going to help this along by adding some kosher salt. The water is releasing beautifully from the mushrooms. The water has evaporated. Now I'm going to add 2 minced garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of dried sage from my garden. You know the garlic has infused once you smell it. Now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of fig balsamic vinegar, half a cup of Marsala wine, 1 cup of beef stock. To allow this to simmer for 10 minutes. While my sauce is simmering, I have 1/3 cup of water. I'm going to add a generous tablespoon of cornstarch. I'm going to mix it. This is going to be our thickening agent for the sauce. Now would be a really good time to season to taste. If you want to put a little bit of chili pepper, you can. I'm putting a little bit of black pepper and a little bit of kosher salt. I'm going to taste it to see if it needs a little more salt or pepper. Delicious. Here's my thickening agent, the cornstarch. I'm just going to add a little bit at a time until I reach the thickness I like. Just a little bit more, and that'll do it. My sauce is ready. Beautiful. I'm going to say it if you can only smell my kitchen. I have a 1/4 cup of heavy cream here. I'm going to add it now. I'm only going to cook the cream for 2 minutes. My sauce is ready. I'm just taking it off the heat. To the sauce, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Butter is going to melt with the residual heat. Look how beautiful. My mushroom sauce is ready. We're going to set it aside and we're going to start preparing the chicken breast. I like preparing this dish with a Dutch oven skillet. If you don't have a Dutch oven skillet, you can use any skillet you have that's oven proof. I'm going to heat up 1 tablespoon of avocado oil. 2 chicken breasts, we're going to season it with salt and pepper on both sides. We're going to start searing the chicken breasts a few minutes on each side. Okay, now we're going to sear the other side. Ooh. Seared beautifully on both sides. Now it's going into my preheated oven for 3 minutes on each side until the internal temperature is 160. Perfect. As an accompaniment for my marry me chicken, I'm going to prepare a cauliflower puree. Delicious. This recipe is wonderful for beef, chicken, vegetarian, anything. I prepared the cauliflower earlier. I cut all the florets out. My stove set on high. I'm going to add the florets to my saucepan. Florets, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of vegetable stock, 3/4 cup of heavy cream. I'm going to cover it and let it cook for 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes. My cauliflower is ready. I turned the stove off, and now with my immersion blender, I'm going to create my cauliflower puree. My cauliflower is beautiful and creamy. Now I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and the butter is going to melt with the residual heat. Now I'm going to season with salt and pepper. A little bit, and then I'm going to taste it. I'm going to say it, if you could only smell my kitchen. I'm going to taste it. Delicious. Perfect. So we're ready to assemble my Marry Me chicken dish. We're going to start first with the cauliflower puree. I thinly slice the chicken breasts and I place them on top of the cauliflower puree. And I have to say it again, if you can only smell my kitchen. Now we're ready for my mushroom sauce. Oh, beautiful. If this doesn't get him to ask you to marry him, nothing will. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to taste it for you with pleasure. A little bit of cauliflower puree, a mushroom. Beautiful. Absolutely buonissimo. This will definitely put a ring on it. I would like to take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and it's Katerina from My Home to Yours. Don't forget to hit your like button, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel and share my recipes. Ciao!
It's a beautiful night.